Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is all about the new Jasic Tig 200 or 202, which I think they listed on the website. Received it. Obviously, again, I use a lot of Jasic stuff. No, I don't get paid by them. I just find the stuff is value for money. Never really knackers and does the job as good as my Lincolns, whatever, ESABs. Well, actually, better than those, because the other ones, no one will fix them. So I've had Rebels now. I think they're 3 or 4 months old that are now in the bin because I've been waiting little shitty little faults. So I just haven't got time for that. So most of mine you'll find a Jasic, or that's the firm one, the Parwells. Both customer service, absolutely brilliant. They will listen to you. End of that period. So on this one, this package comes with a cooler, which is the same as, if you follow my videos, is the same as a small one, which I've got a few of these, mainly for stick welding over at Dad's, different things, but they're pretty much the similar machine inside specs wise. I'm sure there's differences, Jessica will probably tell you that, but if you're a mobile engineer, then obviously this is the one. This is the one for you, really. This one kind of won't get moved. I'll have to shift it around a little bit because it comes on a massive stand, which I've had to take that off. And obviously, as you know, I work out of a tiny shed. That's my choice. I have a bigger outlet, but this is nice and cosy, and it just does everything that I want. So on the machine, the differences are the on and off switch on these is a twist switch, similar to what you will get on a Lincoln. I don't want to drag it all out. It's quite a weighty machine, but it's a more robust switch. The smaller ones just have the little flick switch, and also the connection. I think it's a 9-pin, I think the new one, where the old one's a 5-pin. I think they're going down the lines of one pedal suits all, similar like the Parweld, because at the moment the Minis is a JFC07, I think it is, something like that. But you got JF02, JFC03, so you need a degree to work out which pedal's what. So I think they're going down this route, similar to the bigger machines. So let's just go through the front panel before we knock a weld out, and just see what they're like on the first weld. So if we go through the menu, which you push the scroll button, yes, you've heard it. It's the old, we're back on the microwave cooking pies. Yeah, if there's only a way to get rid of that sound. So we go through. So your first one, it will basically tell you, and you got amps, seconds, blah blah blah. So pre-flow on this machine up to 3 seconds. I usually have mine on 0.3 in general. Next one is your starting amps. Lowest 5 amp, and I think they go to 160. I think on this. Yep, 160. Again, same as a small machine. So that's on that one. That's your upslope, which you can see on there, which is seconds. So you've got 10 seconds. I generally have blip because I'm on DC. That's your main amps. Again, 200 amp machine. Go back on that because I was on the DC one before. And then we've got your frequency, which I think is 250. Goes back to, I think it's 20. Yeah, 20. Quite decent range actually. I know the equivalent Parwell ones. I'm sure. I think they're 200 or 250, but only under 100 amp. Once you go above 100 amp, I think it drops to something like 100 hertz. I'm sure, something like that. I'm sure it does. It's on one of my videos before. Then we go to the hertz, 250, 20. So I'll leave mine. AC generally 120, between 120 and 100 anyway on mine. Your balance range is 15 to 85 on there. Your seconds down, your finishing amps, and your post, and then obviously you've got this green thing here. That one, that's your tungsten. That's your tungsten size. One up to all those sizes. Now, what it does tell you is that just gives you an idea that you're using the right tungsten. However, if you set the amps wrong and that's red, it will still work. It won't stop the fuse from working. I think it just gives you an idea. Hence there now, caution mark there. Basically it's telling me that the amps that we've got doesn't suit a 2.4, but you know what I mean, it's irrelevant. Now we go back down to DC. So you got 2T, you got 4T, you got spot. Now this one at the moment, if we go the same, you've got seconds now. You've got 10 seconds to 0.5. Now at the moment, I've spoke to Jasic about this. Initially in the manual, before they did it, that said 0.2. Same as on the small one, but it's not 0.2, it's 0.5. Now if you go to the DC model, the Tig 200P DC, that is 0.2. Now it does make a difference for me. Now it must only be, I think the gentleman was saying maybe firmware, so I've asked him if they can program this, then I'll have obviously drop it in, because 0.2 to 0.5 does make a bit of a difference on the spot. So we'll go back to the T, and that's pretty much it. Now as you probably notice, my torches, yeah, that's the ones that they come with, obviously full water cooled. They're just too big for me. I've never ever used those. Mine I'll use either my WP9, which is like obviously quick welding, and then obviously my water cooled my CK20, and that is the overview on that machine. Nice bit of kit, to be fair. I'm looking forward to using it. So what we'll do, I'll just get some kit and I'll just try and run a bead, just a couple of beads. Like I say, it's not a welding video, so you know what I mean, don't obviously judge the weld. Man in the shed, I can stick metal together, that's about it. But a lot of them will do these reviews and not even show you a weld. Also as well, although this is a bit of an unboxing about the machine, I'm not one of those to video me just physically unboxing it out of a cardboard box. Again, I've done that. The company I get it from is Arc Welding in Ashton-under-Lyne. Now them guys with these, excellent. The guy built it all up, and I think came with a van, pretty much all built. To be fair, he took the hard work out from the big boxes. So if you're in the northwest, them the guys to go to. I've probably had 16 welders or so off them guys. Never mess up, and I can confidently say on the Jasic stuff they beat anybody in UK every single time on price. So if you're after one of these and you're in the northwest, give Arc Welding in Ashton a quick bell. I'll leave the website link in the description. So let us get my gear on, a couple of scrap pieces, and just let's run a bead and see what it's like. Thanks for watching.